Morning traders, Friday, 17th of February. Markets once again having a follow through back to the downside and actually double bottoming all the way across the board. These are humongous lows. I'd expect them to hold for the day going into this weekend. I pay close attention to it, even if we come close to which we ran away from it and now we're starting to run away, at least temporarily, from S1, which is around 70. I'd expect this thing to march for the rest of the day back up and maybe fill the gap by the end of the day. And let me leave the markets in that position rolling into the weekend. 4060 seems to be an area coveted by many. And you can see that it held up in the beginning of last week and at the end of this week, at least for now. Got to believe that anything under this price could probably become catastrophic, I would think, but let's just see how it plays out. Right now, you can see this thing's running away, and here, once again, here's a reversal long from 70 even, and that would have been a golden opportunity. Down here was also a reversal from 60 even, 61 even entry would have been long. I took it down here, and I'm playing this thing to take off for the rest of the day. In fact, this was the reason I was more aggressive down here this time, was because this one we never got. This was an overnight low of 59, I think, or 58.75, but we didn't get it because it stopped at it made a low in the 70s. It held and it took off, so we never got it. So that was an opportunity to take advantage of anything coming back down here. I'd watch how it plays around this resistance point. I wouldn't get too suckered in until you get an obvious short, but I think the market's found its bottom for the day at least. So let's pay attention to this area right now for any entries going back up. You can see that the Dow is actually trying to make its way back to its moving average where this thing broke out from, and we'll just have to see how this all plays out. It's early in the campaign. It's only 9:15, but that's early morning analysis. As you know, yesterday I briefly discussed what we had happen yesterday was, I always talk about it's not ever so important about where the market opens, it's about where it closes. And I always pay attention because you know that we're always going to take a stab at the value on a lower open in a positive trend, and they did. And they usually squeezed out all the shorts, ran them back up, and they held them up there for a while, kind of caught me by surprise. And then it rolled over, and that's how the institutes take advantage of it. They squeeze you down here, and then they squeeze it right here. I mean, this is a third straight bad number that's come out. The bad and sooner or later the markets are going to react to it, and the pros came in and they slapped it, and then everybody jumped on board and rolled them back down to the close, and they closed under 4100, which is a big deal. Will we get to it later today? It's possible. Just going to have to see. It's a long day. It's going to meander around S1, and they're going to work the crowd. I got to believe the money will come back in and push this up. I don't think they want this thing to roll over because it will be a huge trend change for this market overall. And you can see all the charts have done pretty much the same thing. So uh, I was going to show it. Anyway, it's early in the campaign. Be patient, trade with confidence. Have a great weekend.